Welcome to our video on the science of happiness. Do you ever wonder why some people seem to be happy all the time, while others struggle to find joy in everyday life? In today's video, we'll be exploring the science of happiness and its connection to mental health awareness. Before we get started, let's define happiness. Happiness is a positive emotion that makes us feel good and is often associated with joy, contentment, and satisfaction. While happiness can be subjective and vary from person to person, researchers have been studying the science behind happiness for decades, and there are some common themes that contribute to our overall sense of well-being. This can have great benefits for people who practice their own personal development school. The science of happiness. Happiness is a state of well-being and contentment that is essential to our overall health and quality of life. It is often described as a feeling of pleasure or satisfaction, but it is actually a chemical reaction in the brain that is influenced by a variety of factors. The brain chemicals that contribute to happiness include dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. Dopamine is released when we experience something pleasurable, such as eating a delicious meal or achieving a goal. Serotonin is associated with feelings of well-being and is released when we feel significant or important. Oxytocin is often called the cuddle hormone and is released during social bonding, such as hugging or holding hands. Endorphins are released during physical activity and can create a sense of euphoria or runner's high. But happiness isn't just about brain chemicals. Our overall level of happiness is also influenced by a variety of other factors, including genetics, environment, and behavior. Research shows that our genes play a role in our baseline level of happiness, but that doesn't mean we can't increase our overall level of happiness through intentional choices and actions. With our own personal development school, we can prioritize mental health awareness and increase our happiness overall. So how can we increase our happiness? Here are 3 practical strategies. 1. Practicing gratitude. Taking the time to appreciate the good things in our lives can help us cultivate a more positive outlook and increase our overall sense of well-being. This can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal for taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things we're thankful for. 2. Cultivating social connections. Research has shown that social support and positive relationships are essential to our overall well-being. Investing time and energy into building and maintaining healthy relationships can help us feel more connected and increase our overall sense of happiness. 3. Engaging in joyful activities. Doing things that bring us pleasure and joy can also increase our overall level of happiness. This might include hobbies, creative pursuits, or simply taking the time to relax and unwind. The role of mindfulness in happiness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment, without judgment or distraction. It is a powerful tool for improving both physical and mental health, and has been shown to increase happiness and overall well-being. One of the primary benefits of mindfulness is that it can help us reduce stress and anxiety, which are major obstacles to happiness. By staying present and focused on the current moment, we can let go of worries about the past or future and experience greater peace and contentment. In addition, mindfulness has been shown to have a variety of physical health benefits, including reducing inflammation and improving sleep quality. When we take care of our physical health, we also increase our overall sense of well-being and happiness. Here's an example that illustrates this point. A busy executive found herself feeling overwhelmed and stressed out by her high-pressure job. She decided to try incorporating mindfulness into her daily routine and began practicing mindfulness meditation for just 10 minutes each morning. After just a few weeks, she noticed a significant improvement in her overall well-being. She felt more focused and centered throughout the day and was better able to manage stress and difficult emotions, and felt a greater sense of happiness and contentment in her life. By taking just a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness, the executive was able to improve her mental and emotional health and increase her overall happiness and well-being. So, how can we incorporate mindfulness into our daily routine? Here are 3 practical strategies. 1. Meditation. One of the most well-known mindfulness practices is meditation, which involves sitting quietly and focusing on the breath or a specific object. This can help us train our minds to stay present and reduce distractions, which can lead to greater happiness and well-being. 2. Practicing gratitude. Another way to cultivate mindfulness is to practice gratitude. This involves taking time each day to reflect on the things we're thankful for, whether it's a supportive friend or a beautiful sunset. By staying present in the moment and focusing on the positive, we can increase our overall sense of well-being. 3. Engaging in mindful activities. Finally, we can incorporate mindfulness into our daily routine by engaging in activities that require our full attention and focus. This might include things like yoga, hiking, or even cooking a meal. By fully engaging in these activities and staying present in the moment, we can experience greater happiness and contentment. The power of positive thinking. Positive thinking is a way of looking at life with a positive attitude, expecting good outcomes, and seeing the best in situations. It is an attitude that can increase happiness and improve overall well-being. Positive thinking can be cultivated, and research has shown that it can have a significant effect on our mental and physical health. One of the benefits of positive thinking is that it can reduce stress and anxiety. When we focus on positive thoughts, we are less likely to feel overwhelmed and anxious about life's challenges. Positive thinking can also boost our immune system, leading to better physical health. Studies have shown that optimistic people have a stronger immune response, lower blood pressure, and reduced risk of chronic diseases. To cultivate positive thinking, it's important to start by identifying negative thoughts and replacing them with positive ones. Reframing negative thoughts is a powerful technique that involves looking for the positive in a situation. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed," one can reframe it as, "I learned something new." This can shift the focus from failure to growth and help create a positive outlook. Practicing self-compassion is another way to cultivate positive thinking. Self-compassion involves treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance. It means acknowledging that we all make mistakes, and that we deserve to be treated with compassion and kindness. When we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, we are more likely to develop positive thinking habits. Surrounding oneself with positivity is another way to cultivate positive thinking. This can involve spending time with positive people, engaging in activities that bring joy and happiness, and seeking out positive news and information. When we surround ourselves with positivity, we are more likely to develop a positive outlook on life. The importance of connection and community. Research has shown that social connection is a fundamental human need and plays a vital role in our happiness and overall health. As humans, we are social creatures, and we thrive when we are surrounded by supportive and caring individuals. This can have a tremendously positive impact on our mental health awareness and personal development school. One of the significant benefits of being part of a community is the increased social support that comes with it. Having a strong social network can provide emotional and practical support during difficult times, which can help reduce stress and increase resilience. Moreover, being part of a community can help create a sense of belonging and purpose, which are essential components of happiness and well-being. There are many ways to increase connection and community in our lives. One way is to volunteer for a cause or organization that we care about. Volunteering not only helps us feel connected to others, but also gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It also provides an opportunity to meet new people and form new connections. Another way to increase connections and community is to join a club or organization that aligns with our interests or hobbies. By doing so, we can meet like-minded individuals and share common interests and experiences. This sense of belonging can lead to increased happiness and well-being. Gratitude and the science of appreciation. Gratitude is an essential element of happiness and well-being. It's the quality of being thankful, and it involves acknowledging and appreciating the good things in life, whether big or small. The practice of gratitude has been shown to increase positive emotions, improve physical health, and enhance relationships. A recent study found that individuals who reported feeling lonely were more likely to have poor sleep quality, decreased cognitive function, and higher levels of inflammation. This highlights the importance of social connections for overall health and well-being. One way to increase social connection is to join a local community group or organization. So how can we cultivate gratitude in our lives? One way is to keep a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something as simple as a beautiful sunset or a kind gesture from a friend. By doing this, you're training your brain to focus on the positive and appreciate the good things in your life. As we've seen, happiness is not just a fleeting emotion, but a state of being that we can cultivate through intentional choices and actions. By understanding the science of happiness, we can take practical steps to increase our own well-being and live more fulfilling lives. Throughout this video, we explored the concepts of happiness and how it is defined by researchers and scholars. We delved into the neuroscience of joy and how our brain chemistry influences our emotions and well-being. And we discussed practical strategies for increasing happiness, including practicing gratitude, cultivating mindfulness, finding meaning and purpose, and connecting with others. We encourage you to try at least one of these tips discussed in this video to increase your happiness and well-being. And if you're interested in learning more, I've included a link to additional resources and related content on the topic of happiness and well-being in the description below. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content on personal growth and self-improvement.